I've said in the past that they're happy to play mid lane, top lane, jungle. Doesn't really matter, as we'll introduce Damwon Kia now. They are our home team. So they have chosen blue side, I believe, to start this one off, as we've got some giggles out from Malron and Beryl. This is actually the...
It feels like it's a fairly easy matchup to go into Afrika when you think about where their power level was at the end of last season. But based on what we know now, if you had planned this from a long term from Damwon Kia, you might have wanted to change your plans after you saw those last few games. And something to mention too for Malron is, again, he's starting the AD carry position. He has been playing only jungle in solo queue. He's not played a single game of AD carry. However, Showmaker has for several days now been playing. They hovered the Kkoma for a second. I don't know about if you want that one with this comp.
The Lulu is interesting.
Now it's just a big tease.
I'm really hoping that it's something like an Ezreal, personally. Even if it is, you know, Showmaker, that's absolutely fine. They might do something very strange, but it is going to be the Ezreal.
It's something that, like, the Ezreal is one of those champions that can be extremely high impact in the hands of pretty much anybody, because he's one of the oldest champions in the game, has been popular across all metas. Everyone's played him a million times in solo queue. And it's one of those champions right now that you can't go wrong with in almost any bot duo. So if it's going to be Showmaker playing it, or in the rare case, Ezreal is going to be AD carry. So we will see what looks like the Leona, which has been a very common pairing with the Rumble.
I hear Beryl's got a skin on this champion that he never uses.
Never uses.
Pretty cool.
Final pick we're looking for here for Afrika Freaks is going to be the jungle, or the confirmation that Lee Sin will be jungle. And, I mean, in terms of options left here, it's a tough call to make right now.
Oh, I don't mind the Gwen.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fine with this. I love it as well, because now you've got the Lee Sin in the jungle that's going to augment. Using augment when there's a victor in the game is an awkward thing to do. However, it is going to augment the lanes with a bit of physical damage that would otherwise. Nika and Beryl are making their way up. Yep, Leo's going to go back, but it is a little bit too late. As Malron, he's got a long-range equalizer, but he's going to get hooked. Fly now potentially in trouble as the land is taken by the victor. Canyon flashes on forward. He's not a jungler. He's been unleashed. Doesn't need to be there for the smite. As the Eye of the Herald goes down, and I think it was secured by Afrika, but now the bodyguards are here, and no one's going to be taking Shelly's eye this game.
Nobody's going to be able to secure this. And, I mean,
yeah, that's going to be a face breaker, and Showstopper comes in. Keen, yep, the mist ain't going to do anything to help you there, and patience pays off for Malron this time. They grab their second kill of the game, and maybe, just maybe, this is the best possible Damwon Kia that they have right now. I mean, this bottom lane, though, is going to try and prove us wrong.
It's well-timed before the Drake, but
as I give Khan the credit, he is just going to try and bait Keen in, has the Haymaker, of course. Not going to get the biggest shield, as there's the Equalizer, and Khan's just going to be able to walk on down it. Let's see whether Malron's going to be able to lock this one up. Khan is in a fair bit of danger, actually, as there's the flash. The face breaker comes in, and he just gets popped. I could see it coming. However, it is still a 1-for-1 in the end, and assists make it worth more for Damwon Kia, theoretically.
Theoretically, you're exactly right about that, but still, I mean, this is a trade that they have a Drake lead. I like their position in this game quite a lot, considering they also have the victor.
Well, they're going to lose this top outer turret, so for Damwon Kia, it's worth even more, so maybe it wasn't even a silly play. Mini stun into the wall, into just dead, as Khan is going to stride break all over the Lee Sin. And Canyon is going to continue getting priority here in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird whoopsie from Dread. To use the Gwen engage here, don't block the Equalizer. You're going to have a hard time in this team fight. It only gets worse.
Khan is walking on a ward. Dread has discovered him. Khan knows that the jig is up, but he's not going to get closed in on just yet. That Stridebreaker also Showstopper as well. The hook is going to connect onto Canyon. He does manage to get the big old shield, and the turnaround is too good. Showmaker will pick up the kill onto Keen, and that is exactly who Afrika did not want to lose. True Shot Barrage lands onto a couple, softening up the members of Afrika Freaks, and it looks like they are just going to give up this one. Having a very good time, as we can see. Okay. This Chains of Corruption landing. The Q is there. Dread's going to get the kickback. A little bit of a miscommunication as Beryl goes golden. That True Shot Barrage was not going in the correct direction. However, Showmaker's going to try and make up for it. Khan doing great things there in the back line, but the rest of his team not able to follow up. Teleports now coming in as Canyon slightly regrets that decision.
Yeah, this is a small positional mistake from Beryl that they try to capitalize on. Damwon Kia try to collapse in and not only save him, but turn the fight off of it. And it's something that's going to cost them, you know, pretty big in terms of their map control for just a moment. Meanwhile, Canyon hard, and there's no Zonias, and Fly has to back. Like, you could start this Baron at this point.
Well, it is going down very, very quickly as well as Beryl with the Eclipse is going to keep himself alive. Malrung will see how well he's going to have his Smite finger prepped. As in goes Keen now. There's the showstopper again, completely out of his circle. And Damwon Kia just trashing this team fight. Keen finds one in the back line as Dread's getting taken down low. The Gwen's not going to survive. Showmaker grabs a triple kill. And now it's just Leo against the world trying to land some poke, but it ain't going to stop this Baron from being taken down.
Nope, it's going to be an easy Baron now, and guess what? They have a Mountain Drake up as well. Leo is not going to be able to try to sneak that one underneath Damwon Kia's nose by himself, so this should be double objective after the reset here for Damwon Kia. And this is a really optimistic engage from Keen, but guess what? There's just not a really good answer to anything in this game. He's showstoppered out of this fight, as once again, Khan just makes quick work of everything. He just owns this team fight while Showmaker sits back and hits autos. It doesn't matter. Like, he's at full health.
What happened to Khan, man? Like, I remember being critical of this guy. It's like there's the equalizer. And Lehens is going to get popped. He goes through the box though, and the flash is going to be good. Kick out there as Dread. That was a pretty cool disengage play, I'm not gonna lie. And there's the flash over from Canyon. Can he get in there? Ults over the wall. But Lehens, he's got a blast cone prepared, and somehow Afrika are playing this really cool game of tag. And it's only Lehens so far that is going to get taken down. Fly is going to get deep into enemy territory before teleporting to safety. As Damwon Kia with 2 seconds on the Baron made
a good try though.
Yeah, it was cute thinking that the Baron was being taken, and honestly, I don't blame them, as sometimes you need some of these desperation plays. It is going to be the Mountain Soul there. Khan's going to flash over the wall as now Showmaker has discovered Keen. That's another Solar Flare, and the equalizer's pretty good. But Afrika, I think they're just going to die regardless of what had happened there, because they were on the wrong side of the map without much of a hope. That's a double kill for Showmaker as well on his Ezreal, just padding them stats as he grabs himself the drive by red buff as well.
4 Mountain Drake, Mountain Soul, Dream against a Varus, against a close to the perfect game.
Wait, actually no, he did die.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It was very close.
I take it all back. Okay, he's only died once.
In there suffering.
That's the equalizer. Thankfully, the team fight has saved me from that almost lie that I said on the broadcast, as Gwen is just going to be taken out. Beryl is going to be the sacrifice. The snips come in, and my goodness, Canyon might be the best Gwen in this game, as he just slices them all up. The Viego working out for Damwon Kia. They snowballed this from very early on. Showmaker finishes off with a 7-0 for Ezreal after a bit of a horror when it came to the early game, as everyone's just partying as gold people on the fountain. And Damwon Kia will walk away with the win, and we will all walk away not really knowing that much more.
No, we certainly won't, but it was very interesting, that is for sure. And Damwon Kia just showcased that they can absolutely outclass Afrika Freaks, even with a bit of a swap in roles.
A bit of a swap in roles.
We didn't see the entire full swap.
Look at Koma's face. He is the happiest man alive. He's like, how did this even work? I don't care, but it's good.
I mean, we had Khan just absolutely dominate this game. In my opinion, he was the highest impact player in